Quite a while ago, in one of the early videos, I gave you a formula for the cannonball falling through the air. Well, a better formula is this one here. H equals gt squared over 2. Okay, so if you are standing on top of the building here, the building is of height h here. If you drop a cannonball here, this t here, is the time that it takes for the cannonball to hit the ground. Okay, h here is the height of the building here, and g is gravity on Earth, which is 9.8. So we can use this formula here to work out how long it takes for the cannonball to hit the ground, or we can work it in reverse. We can take we can time how long it takes for the cannonball to hit the ground, so that will give us t, and then we can work backwards to find out the height of the building. For example, let's say this one here. You're standing on top of the building. The building is 100 meters high. You're going to drop the cannonball. How long will it take for the cannonball to hit the ground? So you're given this formula here. H equals gt squared over 2. Remember, we don't know how the first person got to this formula. We're just going to use it. If you really want to know, then you have to study physics. But for the time being, we're just going to use this formula here. We don't know how it got there. Someone thought it up. We are just going to use it. So here, the height of the building is h. So let's put the 100 into the h here. So it would be 100 equals the gt squared over 2. Remember, t is what we're trying to find out. This t here. G is gravity on Earth. It's always, think of it as always 9.8. Because we're on Earth. If you're on the moon, then it would be something different. But because this building here is on Earth, we are going to use 9.8 because it's on Earth. Okay. So now we are trying to work out what t is. T is the time that it takes for the cannonball to hit the ground. So keep an eye on t. So because of this divide here, everything above it exists in a bubble. So basically, it's this top bubble dividing it by this bubble at the moment. So let's kill off the 2. Inside your mind, multiply both sides by 2. So on the left hand side it would be 200. On the right hand side it would be gt squared. Okay. Now imagine this as being g multiplying with this bubble here. So divide both sides by g. So it would be 200 over g equals t squared. Now square root both sides. So if you square root the right hand side, it will be t. On the left hand side, it will be, well, take that thing down and then square root it. Okay, so it will be this. So the time is given by square root of 200 over g. So remember, g is 9.8 on Earth. So let's put the 9.8 in here. So 200 over 9.8. Remember, if you're on the moon, you would probably have to use 1.622 because gravity on the moon is different from Earth. Because we're on Earth, we're going to use 9.8. So square root of that. So now get a calculator out to work out this whole thing here. Remember, we've got to work out this bubble first, and then we can square root it. So let's get the calculator up. So remember, so it would be square root bracket 200 divided by 9.8, and then we're going to close a bracket, and it equals. Hang on. Let me do this one step at a time. Let's work out this bubble first. 200 divided by 9.8 equals roughly is 20.4, let's say. So the bubble there equals 20.4. remember the square root is still there. We are just working out what that bubble is. So this bubble here becomes 20.4. Now we're going to square root 20.4. So let's square root of this. So this here and then square root it. So it will be 4.5. So the square root of this bubble here is 4.5. So t equals 4.5. That means this cannonball will take 4.5 seconds to hit the ground. Okay, let's work backwards now. Let's say you want to know the height of the building. So you are on top of this building. You're going to drop the cannonball, and you're going to time it, and it takes 6 seconds to hit the ground. How high is the building? So we are trying to find h now. We are working backwards. Okay, so let's write down the formula first. H equals gt squared over 2. Okay, this is a really good formula. Write it down somewhere so that you can remember it. So now you've got this formula here. You want to know what h is, the height of the building, but you know it takes 6 seconds to hit the ground. So let's put that into the t. Okay, so h equals t is 6. Okay, so hang on, this is t here, squared over 2. Now put the 6 into this bubble here, so it will be 6 here. Okay, because it takes 6 seconds. We are trying to find out the height of the building. It takes 6 seconds to hit the ground. So 6 squared is 36. So, we are trying to work this out now. So 36. 6 times 6 is 36, and then times g over 2. So I'm doing 2 steps in one go. I'm putting this. I'm working this out to be 36, and then I'm putting the number in front. So it would be 36g over 2 equals h. Okay. G on Earth is 9.8. So let's put the 9.8 into the g. So it would be 36 times 9.8 over 2. Okay. Let's work the top parts out first. Let's work this bit out first. So calculator, clear. 36 times 9.8 equals 352.8. 352.8. And now divided by 2. To get that number, divided by 2 equals 176.4. 176.4. So h here is 176 meters roughly. Okay, so this building is actually 176.4 meters. Okay, yeah. So if you know the time, you can work out. If you know the time, you can work out h. If you know the height of the building, you can work out how long it takes for the cannonball to hit the ground. But the important thing is it all stems from this this formula here. It's a really good formula. Write this down somewhere. Okay.